Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a video on my bicep to tricep. I was trying to make the whole video without messing up, but obviously that's not gonna work. So anyways, I want to do a video on my tendon transfers. Next week is my next tendon transfers on my left side. I've already done them on my right side. I had the bicep to tricep and the brachioradialis to wrist done. I'm C5, so I only have shoulder and bicep function, as well as I have wrist function on my left side, which is technically considered C6, I believe. But anyways, I had the brachioradialis transferred to the wrist on the right side so that I can have wrist function on this side. It's not as strong as the other side. I'm still building up the strength, but I can still get it somewhat, and it helps with me picking things up. I'm now able to do a lot more with this side than I was before. The bicep to the tricep helps with straightening your arm. So things like laying in your bed and then straightening your arm out, I'm able to do that now. I can't quite bring my arm straight up and then down without smacking myself in the face. I don't want to give myself a black eye, or I would show you raising my arm above my head. In your bicep, you have 3 separate tendons, and they take one of those tendons and they transfer it to the tricep. And then you have to retrain your brain to use your tendons separately, which is really hard to do, but once you figure it out, it becomes really easy. I did electrical stimulation in order to kind of figure out how to connect with that muscle, because it took me a few months to try to figure it out. Like right after surgery, I was able to move it, and then once you're because you have to be in a straight arm cast for so many weeks, you kind of forget how to do it and you lose strength. So you have to rebuild the strength, which is a lot of work, but still, it's totally worth it. I don't know, I have some of you on social media, so you've seen my transfer video. I'm starting to learn how to do transfers, and I'm hoping once I do my left side, I'll be much better at transfers. My left side is already my dominant side, and now when I get this surgery, I'm gonna have to do everything with my right side. I'm not looking forward to that. It's gonna be really hard, but I think it's gonna help me strengthen my right side because I'm forced to use it. Right now, I just get frustrated because everything takes forever to do with that side, and I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna do it with my left side. So with the left side, I will also do the bicep to the tricep. And then instead of doing the brachioradialis, which is this muscle right here in your forearm, instead of taking it to my wrist, I'm going to take it to he's going to pin it to my thumb so that I'm able to pinch with my thumb. And so I can grip things tighter, because right now when I pick things up, I'll show you with my VIP parking placard. So when I pick things up, like whoops. So I have to do it like this if it's really thin, because it will just slide through, except I'm pulling my hair. On my right side, I'm able to hold it better because he pinned my thumb so that it doesn't bend. On this side, my thumb kind of bends out. Well, I can do it if I bend my wrist all the way back and kind of angle it. So hopefully with the pinch, it will straighten my thumb and I'll be able to just grip it tighter, which will help with things like opening my catheters or zipping up a sweatshirt, picking up little things like coins, like things that are super thin. Hopefully holding my makeup brushes, because right now I have to lace it through my fingers. I don't know if I'm still holding that. I have to lace it through my fingers, so I'm hoping I can just hold it with my hand. And like also taking lids off of things. Instead of having to use my mouth, hopefully I can just grip it and twist, well, hold it in my mouth probably, and then twist it instead of using 2 hands to twist like this. And then also I'm hoping I can be able to hold a pen, because that's really hard. Like it just slips out of my hand. I don't know, I struggle with writing. My writing is really big, like a kindergartner, and I'm hoping to get that down so I can take my own notes in school or whatever. Even though everybody types nowadays, but it's still nice to be able to write. You never think about like how you, like the little things like that until you actually try to do it, and you're like, wow, I fucking suck at this. But yeah, so anyways, I'll be in a straight arm cast for 6 weeks, and then I will be able to slowly start bending my arm, because you don't want the tendon to snap with bending your arm right after it's pinned in place. The scars are pretty gnarly, so I'm hoping they don't mess up my tattoos too bad, but if they do, then I guess, oh well, it's worth it. Maybe I'll get them redone because they're kind of faded anyways. So I will be in the straight arm cast for 6 weeks, and then once I get that off, hopefully maybe a couple months after, I'll get to do the next step, which is the brachioradialis to the thumb. My doctor doesn't like to do them both at once because he says it's too hard to try to retrain your brain to use, or I don't know why I always get tongue-tied when I'm trying to talk on camera, but bear with me. Anyway, so he says that doing them both at once makes it too hard to retrain your brain to figure out both muscles at one time. Basically, you're having to relearn how to use your arm all over again. So once you've been going however many years using your arm one way, it's hard to retrain your brain to use it a different way. It's still totally worth it, and I recommend it for any quads who need tricep function and wrist function. If you have bicep function and it's pretty strong, you're able to do this surgery. I know that it's really hard to find a doctor that does it, but if you can find a doctor or reach out to people in your area who have had it done, go through their doctor, whatever the process may be, do it. It's worth it. You won't regret it. The pain is not bad. I mean, it's painful, but the worst part is just being in that cast, because you can't really do anything for a few weeks, but your arm is just kind of stuck out like a zombie. You look a little funny. You can't wear your clothes normal, unless you wear big clothes, but who wants to wear big clothes? So that's why I choose to do it in the winter, because I don't really go out in the winter. It's cold. Yes, I know I live in California. It's not that cold. Whatever. It snowed not that far from me the other day, so don't try to tell me, because I know you guys always like to argue with me about that. But anyways, yeah, so I recommend doing it once I get my left arm done. Hopefully a few months after that, once I learn everything, I will do another video, post updates of what I can do. I want to show you the scars, so I guess I will post pictures at the end of the video. Since the way my camera's set up, I can't really show you, and I would have to move my camera to come show you anyways. And I don't want to drop my phone on the ground because nobody's here to help me pick it up. So yeah, thanks for watching. I know I say so and a lot. I'm getting used to this. I haven't done it in a while. I hate editing videos. Hopefully I can figure that out, or if somebody wants to edit them for me. I love you so much. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, you know, whatever all those YouTubers say. Bye.